This was a huge revelation for me when I started with social psychology because I realized self-awareness is always key. So analyze yourself. Whenever you want to study your target language, when do you feel that feeling of guilt and obligation creep in? When do you have that? And whenever you have that, start to think, okay, what would I actually feel guilty for? Or what would I start to feel obliged to do? So is it that you had planned 5 minutes a day to memorize vocabulary lists? So is it that you had planned to study 5 minutes a day, the grammar, how you form the future tense in your target language? Well, I completely get it. I used to have that as well with my first foreign language, which was English. I set myself these unrealistic targets of, sorry, but I have to say it like this, of boring stuff, of memorizing context-less, I mean, to completely not related to my real life vocabulary lists that obviously I would feel this is just an obligation. Okay, whenever that feeling creeps in, you need to then analyze, okay, what would I have normally done? And there is the culprit. You need to eliminate what you were going to do and switch that around into something that brings you joy. So the element actually you need to change is, okay, if you want to memorize vocabulary, only vocabulary gets memorized quickly that has relevance to your real life. First of all, you need to study sentences of things that you actually want to communicate. So never study, pieces of vocabulary by itself. So for example, rather than studying those 5 minutes, how all the different parts of a bicycle are called in the target language, I would think, okay, maybe, actually I had planned to get the, I don't know, some technical detail of my bike repaired next week. What would I say to the shop assistant to help me out on this problem? Or I had planned a bicycle ride with a friend. What would I say in the target language to organize that? And then you get words about bicycle riding and you get the social interaction, you get relevant sentences for that experience. So switch that detail around about your daily 5 minutes of language practice so you eliminate that element of obligation and guilt, because obligation and guilt kick in whenever we feel something has no relevance to our life.